Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. I'm sorry.
Breathe, kid. Who shot you? Come on, tell me. Whoever shot Liliana, better pray she don't die.
Tommy, we can work out a way that benefits all of us.
What's going on, my peoples? So, got another video today, but this time we're gonna be talking about Tommy, right? So, the thing is, when it comes down to like Tommy and Power Book Full Force, right, and the things that we probably will be seeing in the next season of Power and stuff, right, where I guess Tommy's gonna probably have maybe like a darker character, or we're gonna probably see like old school Tommy where, you know, he just doesn't care anymore. He's just gonna start, you know, going on his path of revenge and stuff. Because the one thing that I wanted to talk about is, will we actually see like Lakeisha's ghost again? Because we saw it in the first season where, you know, Tommy was messing around with Gloria, but it was like he couldn't, you know, fully explore the relationship with her and stuff, because knowing the fact that anybody, I guess, who gets close to him actually gets hurt or they die and stuff, which we've clearly seen from the original Power and throughout you know, Full Force and stuff that we've seen, right? So I was thinking, comparing to the things that we're gonna see from Tommy and other relationships that could actually happen, right? Because we do know that if there will be any sort of like female that comes along in Tommy's life, like, will he ever get close to another female again and stuff? Because he killed, well, Lakeisha was murdered by Tasha, and then he killed, what's her face? Holly, yeah. He killed Holly, right, because of the whole Lobos thing and shit to protect ghosts and stuff, right? So if it only would make sense that if we was to see like any sort of form of like hesitation in the future when it comes down to like any sort of person and stuff, right? Because Tariq is already experiencing the whole hallucinations, multiple hallucinations at that and stuff, and clearly he's only seeing Kanan. But for Tommy's case, I think Tommy is gonna probably be like maybe regret in a sense. I think his hallucinations will probably be like regret and maybe fear of actually moving on. And Tariq's case, it's more like his hallucinations is because Kanan is like pushing him, but then as time probably go on and there's maybe more people that he killed, I think his hallucinations will probably be also with maybe like regret, maybe, or just, yeah, I think it probably, well, maybe, yeah, probably like maybe like regret, or yeah, I think so. It'd probably be like regret and stuff, right, of the things that he had to do. But he's only gonna have like that one person in Kanan that's gonna push him to do not better, but just push him to succeed and stuff, like push him to live. So I think that's Tariq's case. But for Tommy's case, it's gonna probably be like regret and maybe the fear of actually like moving on and stuff, because since Liliana's dead, so I believe her ghost would probably be either revenge, like, oh, you gonna let me die and stuff. So I think like he's gonna have two people's ghosts that might be pushing him, one to not get attached to anybody, and the other ghost will probably like to maybe push him to either succeed and also to live and stuff, right, or get revenge or whatever. Because I don't know, I feel like it's kind of like setting up a story with Tommy where Tommy's gonna probably die from a female character and stuff, because the actress who plays Elisa Marie, she's actually 16 right now. She's actually 16. So in a couple of more years, when she hit like 18, 19, they could probably throw out that interesting possibility that she can come after Tommy and actually kill him and stuff. Because I've already explained in my previous videos where I was like, we still have Paz, right, that could still come after Tommy after the whole Angela's death situation. Like, that story kind of like still is around, right? And then we have the story where Tommy versus Tasha to get revenge for what Tasha did and stuff. Now, I kind of wanted to talk about that too, where even if Tommy was to kill Tasha, I don't think nobody wants to see Tommy versus Tariq. I mean, some people might, because they be like, oh, because, you know, there's some people out there who fucking hate Tariq. But it's like, if we was to see like Tommy versus Tariq, I don't think so. I think if Tasha was to ever fully return and maybe somehow be a part of Tariq's house, I said house, I meant life, somehow, right? I think the only person that could probably kill Tasha would probably be Monet, because we kind of saw a teaser back in like season 1 of Power Book 2 Ghosts, where Tasha was like, well, I'm his mom and stuff, and then she was just like, oh, okay. Like, it was, you could kind of see like there was something like, Monet's like, well, I need your son because your son is smart and he's my son now. So it's like, I don't know, like I was getting that whole vibe back then. But
Tariq said he will always pick you, but he belongs to me now. This is his life. This is who he is.
What you mean?
even if she was to return, I feel like Monet probably might get rid of Tasha. And it would only make sense that if she would get rid of Tasha or a Tejada family member would get rid of Tasha and stuff, because you got to think about it like this. The Tejada family have already lost Zeke, and they've already lost, and they will lose probably like more. And Tariq, he's already lost so much, but the last person that he haven't lost completely would be Tasha and stuff. So if Tommy doesn't kill Tasha, then maybe one of the Tejada family might actually kill Tasha. If, and only if, she does like return back into like Tariq's life and stuff. Even though I know I'm reaching here, but it's only a possibility that if she was to ever return or some sort of like, because I understand like she's under like witness protection and stuff, so there's no physical way that can happen, but you never know, you never know. Like if there's like a word or she can get like some sort of message out or whatever, then sure. But even if Tasha was to die either by Tommy or by the Tejada family, the one person that's gonna blame Tariq for all of this is gonna be Yaz, and then it would probably set up like a cool dynamic where you're gonna have Yaz versus Tariq, and then Elisa versus Tommy, right? Because I had this wild idea, like, yeah, the two daughters would actually team up, but I was like, nah, I'm reaching. I know I'm reaching, even though it would never happen. But I was like, if anything, it's a possibility and stuff. Just speculation at this point and stuff. But back to Tommy's case, it's like, yeah, I don't think Tommy is gonna be able to like physically do too much, because sure, he wants to keep JP and D-Mac out of his life and not being part of the business, but he doesn't really have too many people. He only's gonna have his D-Mac, JP, and Diamond. That's it. That's the only three people he's ever gonna have in his life. Oh, and obviously his mom, but that's about it. But I don't think he's gonna have like any other people now, unless like we will see like maybe new characters added into the show, then sure. But I don't think it's gonna be like anything connecting back to Tommy and stuff, because Tommy has lost so much now, so he's gonna probably like revert back to his old killing ways and shit, maybe more ruthless than we've ever saw him to be and stuff. But I believe we probably could see more probably like more ghost-like figures in his life and stuff, like in Lakeisha and then Liliana. I don't think we're gonna probably see a hallucination of Ghost from Tommy. I don't think so. I feel like all of like the hallucinations will go to Tariq. Like eventually, like I said, if Tariq ever succeed, or he ever like when he finishes college and he got what he always wanted, then maybe at that end he'll probably see like the ghost hallucination. But for Tommy's case, I don't think he will see Ghost's hallucination. I don't think so, because all of the teachings that Ghost tried to teach both Tommy and Tariq is like both of them don't quite understand. well, Tariq is starting to understand, but Tommy's just like, no, I'm gonna continue doing the things that I've normally been doing and stuff. But he will see more hallucinations, despite the losses that he has suffered and stuff. So that's what I believe. But let me post your comments down below on what do you think of Tommy actually probably seeing Liliana's ghost and the teachings that he's had experience and the things that he's gonna have to go through in the second season and stuff, because nobody thought that we was gonna see like Lakeisha's ghost or hallucination from Tommy and stuff. We believed that, oh yeah, Tommy's in this new city, he's gonna like start over fresh, but it seems like he's gonna be secluded into his old ways and he's gonna be like closed off for like a sense. Like, yeah, he's gonna make like new connections, but he's gonna be closed off. And on top of that, he has to get revenge, because you got two women that got one over on him. Claudia and Tasha got one over him. So it's like, you wouldn't think that if he just sits there and just allow like, okay, because I know there's some fans out there that believe that Tommy and Claudia is gonna be like a thing. Now, if it happens, I think people's gonna be pissed about it. Like, you know, he's sleeping with the person that killed his loyal person and what makes of him. So I don't know. It could happen, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna probably happen. I feel like Tommy is gonna have to get his revenge somehow. And then on top of that, in the future, you know, whenever Elisa Marie does return, then, you know, there's gonna be some unfinished business there and stuff, because it's like you can't have a story and not fully go on to the side stories or the side characters that Tommy or Tariq had been involved with and just sliding underneath. Like, no, I think they're gonna probably wrap up some things, and they're not stupid on how those things will be wrapped up. So even if Tommy and Tariq work together and Tommy returns back to New York City, and then you're gonna have like Elisa maybe waiting or get the info that Tommy's in Chicago. But who knows? But you know, like, comment, subscribe, and share.